The cult-like grip behind Sister Wives' long-lasting bonds Sister Wives is a far cry from what it used to be. When it debuted on TLC in 2010, it followed a united polygamist family navigating their busy lives. Kody Brown was introducing a fourth wife, Robyn, who he spiritually married during the first season and later legally married in 2014 after divorcing his first wife, Meri. Kody and Meri had been married since 1990, and he had taken on two other wives shortly after, Janelle in 1993 and Christine in 1994, though they were spiritual marriages. However, the Brown family today is only a shell of its former self. Cracks in the relationships were visible early on and only worsened over time. Christine was the first to leave Kody in 2021 after 27 years together. Janelle followed in late 2022, and Meri confirmed her split in 2023 after 3 decades of marriage. Now, only Robyn remains in an unintentionally monogamous relationship with Kody, one she's made clear she's not happy with. Fans have breathed a sigh of relief that 3 out of 4 wives have finally left. But it literally took decades, despite years of emotional neglect and favoritism that played out on screen. Given Kody's egotistical behavior, it's surprising the wives stayed as long as they did. So why did they? It's possible one of the most powerful forces keeping the Brown together was their religious background. Their religious practices were regularly discussed and showcased in the early seasons, though less so now. The Browns were part of the Apostolic United Brethren, AUB, a fundamentalist Mormon group that believes polygamy is necessary to reach the highest level of heaven. So, while plural marriage isn't required, it's encouraged. While divorce is technically allowed, it's frowned upon as it's seen as breaking the covenant. Most of the Browns were born into polygamy. Kody, Meri, and Christine all came from plural families. Janelle was raised Mormon, but not polygamist. That is, until her mother became Kody's father's second wife, technically making them step-siblings. It's how Kody and Janelle met. Robyn was the only wife who didn't have a polygamist background, but she seemed to embrace the lifestyle wholeheartedly once she spiritually married into the family. Divorce is a big decision with serious consequences in the Browns' faith. For wives like Christine and Meri, who were raised in the culture, the fear of being spiritually condemned or shunned by their community was likely very real. Leaving plural marriage isn't just abandoning a husband. It represents the loss of one's eternal family and heavenly blessings. This religious pressure possibly created a deep-seated guilt that made it all the more difficult for the wives to walk away, even when they were deeply unhappy with Kody. Beyond religious pressure, there were also emotional and psychological forces at play inside the Brown household. Longtime Sister Wives viewers have seen Kody's behavior shift dramatically, increasingly favoring Robyn over his other wives. One of the biggest turning points was when Kody legally divorced Meri in 2014, only to marry Robyn and adopt her children. It sent a clear message to the family. Robyn's needs came above all others. The favoritism became even harder to ignore during COVID. Kody refused to visit his other wives and kids due to safety concerns and opted to stay with Robyn, but didn't consistently apply the same social distancing rules. Kody gaslit the other wives and accused them of disloyalty if they raised concerns, fueling resentment. It can be argued that Robyn also played a role in maintaining the power structure. She supported Kody's strict COVID rules that isolated the family and kept Kody closer to her. Robyn pushed a victim mentality, while her actions usually benefited her position in the family, not anyone else. Kody and Robyn's manipulation tactics, the favoritism, gaslighting, and guilt-tripping, likely made the other wives second-guess their unhappiness and compete for Kody's approval, making it harder for them to break the unhealthy cycle. It's also possible the family's financial ties made it difficult for the wives to leave easily. Despite the TLC paycheck, the Browns have infamously struggled with money over the years. Even before the show, Meri and Kody filed for bankruptcy in 2005 with over $229,000 in debt. Janelle had also filed for personal bankruptcy years earlier, also citing debt. After relocating to Arizona in 2018, the Browns purchased several plots of land in Coyote Pass in hopes of building multiple homes for their entire family. However, construction never began due to their money issues. Eventually, the plans were further stalled when Christine left, only for the two other wives to follow suit. Only recently did they sell the Coyote Pass land and sever their financial ties, years after the plural marriages broke down.